joins us now, and Bruce is actually talking about the possibility now of snow down here in the city.
Yes, it's something we've been watching, and I think it looks more likely for tomorrow. So a lot of us get to see our first snowflakes of the year as we go into tomorrow morning. One of the key things is that today we had some dustings of snow, say up near Estacada. This is Todd's photo. They sent it to news@KOIN.com. And also, Donna caught this shot of a dusting of snow up near Kelso. The thing is, temperatures are colder tonight. We're setting the stage with another system coming in. 34 degrees right now in Vancouver. You've been outside tonight? It is chilly out there. Across the metro area, 33 in Hillsborough, 34 in Garden Home and in Eastmoreland and in Vancouver. Downtown's at 34. We're below freezing in Corvallis, and we're close along the coast. This helps set the stage for what I believe will be a quick shot of snow tomorrow, the first of the season. So the cool air is in place around the northwest, and you can see what's happening, can't you? Here comes a fairly wet system, and this rides right over the top of that cold air, and bingo, we end up with rain and snow. Now, what is the Saturday snow situation? I've been working on this forecast for much of the evening. Low elevations I'm talking about here, Portland and the I-5 corridor. First of all, I think tomorrow morning, early, the snow level is about 1,000 feet. That's about the top of the West Hills. But it drops as solid rain actually cools the air and pushes those snowflakes lower. They can get lower and lower in the atmosphere. Many of us see rain change over to snow around mid-morning tomorrow. So that seems like that's the witching hour for that to happen. And then the valley snow turns back to rain by about midday. And these are approximate times, but that's what we're working with. Let's take a look at raincast right now, and I'll show you what I'm dealing with. 6:30 tomorrow morning, the rain's along the coast. It's still dry here in the valley. By the time I get to 9 a.m., the light rain has started many places in the valley. It is dumping snow over the coast range. But here comes the heavier moisture, and as that happens, look what goes on. Many of us switch over to snow for a time. This is 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then early afternoon, that's all gone. Now, once the heavy moisture is gone, guess what? We're just in scattered showers mode, and they're rain showers for the valley. The snow levels pop back up to about 1,500 feet, so to the coast range passes. A lot of snow in the Cascades tomorrow as well. So what about the sticking snow outlook? A lot of us get to see it, but I think the sticking snow is most likely, this is on a temporary basis tomorrow, on the west side of town, particularly, out towards Forest Grove and Banks, those of you who typically get that. And then as you go a little bit north of Clark County and the west side of Clark County as well, up against the coastal mountains there, and it's likely for the West Hills and Mount Scott, some of our higher peaks. I also believe any of us could see white bark dust tomorrow. So that'll be interesting. It won't be all of us, but I think a lot of us get a chance to see snow. Now, let me tell you about a winter weather advisory going on. 6 to 12 inches just tomorrow in the Cascades, 3 to 7 inches in central Oregon, and a whole bunch of snow over the Blues and far eastern Oregon as well. A lot of snow, almost epic conditions as we go through the weekend. I think by Monday morning, we're probably talking 2 to 3 feet of new snow at the higher resorts, between now and Monday morning. That's incredible. Lots of snow for central and eastern Oregon. And if you're going to the coast, hang on to your hats. Gusty winds, 65-mile-an-hour gusts on Sunday. That's probably being conservative. Matt will be here tomorrow night to update you on that. A mix tomorrow in the gorge, but I-84 is wet, as are most roads around the valley. I don't think we get a whole lot colder than the mid-30s. We're about as cold as we're going to get. So we stay above freezing. We get that rain and snow. And then we switch to just those scattered rain showers with sun breaks and 42 for a high temperature tomorrow. One other thing I want to point out on the 7-day forecast, and this is a big one we're going to watch, is that as we get into Tuesday morning, our snow level is below 1,000 feet again. So we'll have to see what happens here. And Sunday night into Monday, we are watching some gusty winds. That could be another developing situation. So lots of weather to talk about in the coming days. Back to you.
All right. Thanks, Bruce.